many things occur in the NFL, certainly in my lifetime, that makes you say, what the hell's that team doing? Trust me, as a man born a Jet fan and 50 some odd years of following the team, I'm well versed in what the hell are they doing. The Tennessee Titans have entered that realm, to be very honest with you. I like Brian Callahan, their head coach. I think he is of good stuff. The fact that he's got his dad, Bill, part of the staff and that offensive line and the run game, I mean, that's what you need. That's what you want. And they have some players there. They don't have a quarterback situated significantly yet. We'll see if they stick with Will Levis or not, but they earned, in many ways, that first overall selection this year. But they never really struck me as quitting. And again, Brian Callahan is hired after they fire Mike Vrabel, who gets fired after they hired a new general manager in Ran Carthon, who was hired after they fired the general manager in the middle of the season, John Robinson, after A.J. Brown torched the team as a member of the Eagles. And we all know they let A.J. Brown out the door by trading him to the Eagles on a draft day in Las Vegas after they didn't want to pay him. After we had Mike Vrabel on the show saying, when I asked him, is this really possible that A.J. Brown could get traded? He basically said, not as long as I'm a head coach here. And again, they trade him. Anyway, Mike Vrabel doesn't appear to be happy about it, but he's still the head coach there. The general manager who does trade him gets fired. Then Mike Vrabel sticks around after the new general manager is hired and Ran Carthon. Then Vrabel gets fired, and today Ran Carthon got fired. And right. If you see, I kind of went from the present day backwards, and then from that day to the present day, rewind and then fast forward to just sort of make the point that doesn't it appear to be a little bit off kilter that they normally, when you make the change, you change out the general manager and the coach, or just the coach, not the general manager, then the coach, then the general manager that changed out the coach. But they're keeping the coach that the general manager they just let go helped be part of hiring, and now they're going to bring in a new GM and say, you get to choose the first overall pick in the draft for the coach that we're keeping. Huh? Mm-hmm. It kind of makes no sense. What if they had just paid A.J. Brown? I don't know, because Tannehill got older fast. He wasn't the guy, and if you don't get the quarterback right, it doesn't matter who the GM is or the coach is, you're going to get fired. But at the time, they had a team, and they don't pay A.J. Brown. He goes to Philadelphia, and he's basically like their wide receiver version of Saquon. But the guy who traded Saquon, or let Saquon walk, stays. The Giants keep them. The coach and the general manager together there, because they don't want to churn through it. And now the Titans have churned through two general managers and a coach in a span of 2+ years, but they're going to keep this coach and attach him to the hip of, we assume, Cam Ward. Is that who it's going to be? Shedeur Sanders? All I know is Deion Sanders reacted. He just said, wow, with the googly eyes. And you could say, well, why is Deion chiming in? Because he's the dad of the guy who the Titans might be drafting. And if he's sitting there thinking they don't know what the hell they're doing, that might add a wrinkle to this whole thing.
Guess who ain't going to Nashville?
I don't know, man. So, I don't know what the Titans are doing. They choose the right quarterback.
Then who cares?
First overall. Then everything I just said is a footnote.
Yep.
That's the way it works in the NFL. Everything I just said is a complete footnote. Mm-hmm. And then you know what we'll say? Boy, the Titans know what they're doing. They got the right coach. They got the right quarterback. Look at them now. But right now, it's just like you let the general manager trade away the wide receiver, and then you consider that a fireable offense when that wide receiver torches everybody, including you. The head coach didn't want the wide receiver gone, But now the head coach is gone after you hired the new general manager, and that coach is now maybe the hottest coaching candidate out there in Mike Vrabel, and the GM that made these moves, you fire him, and now the new head coach stays. Okay. That's unorthodox, shall we say. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.